people on the Twitching. Good evening, everyone. My name is Grit City Mike. I am the DM and host for this general collection of reprobates who will from this day forward be known as the Guardians! Exclamation point. As we begin for tonight's festivities, I would actually like to go ahead and go around the quote-unquote table and have the other players actually properly introduce themselves because I kind of didn't give them the opportunity to do that last week. So, since Yuzu decided that she wanted to be first, Yuzu, you're going to be first.
Oh, heck yeah!
Please go ahead and give an introduction and a brief, short description, perhaps, to your. Oh, thank you. To the viewers who may be joining us now or will be watching us shortly.
Of me, myself, or my character?
Yes.
A little bit of you, a little bit of the character, so that
okay,
people
okay.
know who
cool.
we've got here.
Hi, my name is Yuzu Hitsuji. I am an artist, aspiring children's book author, and I like to draw hentai girls in my free time under a different name that is not Yuzu Hitsuji. I do children's books under my real name. Yuzu Hitsuji does the booby artwork. Not trying to make this weird. Anyway, I am playing a 3-year-old android battle maid named Sachiko Aihara. She was built 3 years ago. She used to be a really hardcore assassin who worked for Megacorp. She was hired as a maid and designated to kill somebody, but then a drunk man crossed her wires, and now she is a singer turned assassin turned idol. And she has a big axe that she doesn't really know how to use. She's super clumsy because her wires got crossed, and now she's on a journey to figure out what the fuck to do now.
Yeah.
Okay, Nick, I see your comments. I see them.
Yeah. And now, Nick, you get to go second because you decided to open your mouth. Please feel free to give a brief description of yourself and your character.
I'm Nicholas. I don't really do anything like children's books or anything like that. My character is Suki. She is 19. She is a school-age kid, sort of. She's actually 1,400 years old. And she is a guardian of a stationary portal near a school, but because she doesn't age, she has to go to school every so often, and so she just happens to be there at this point in time. She has a couple of interesting abilities. She can open portals. She has her own little pocket dimension planet that I kind of modeled off of King Kai's planet. And that's about it.
Alrighty. And then, Erston, are you there?
I am here.
Alright then. Erston, last but not least, please go ahead and let the audience know a little bit about yourself and your character.
Alright, well, I'm Erston. I've been playing role-playing games for, I think, close to 25 years now. Yeah. Started with some 2nd edition, though I actually more read that and never actually played it. Some Platinum stuff, some Exalted White Wolf stuff, and some BESM. And now I'm trying out 4th edition with you all. I'll be playing Daisuke Ishikara, the salaryman from another world. He was actually isekai'd into a fantasy world, and it seems he's being isekai'd one more time. The god of success imbued his briefcase with the power to pull things out of it. So he pulls out lots of handy gadgets and doodads to help him on his adventure.
Alrighty. Oh, by the way, Are you on the Twitch right now, Erston?
I was just getting on there.
When you get on, go ahead and put a link to that splash page that you made.
That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can do
and
that.
just go ahead and put that in the chat so that way people can check that out because it's actually pretty badass. And like I said, I do expect, especially after I get the key art back, I want you to do one for the game.
Okay. Can do that.
We are gonna go ham, and we are gonna make shit weird, and hopefully make a few people like really want to get into and understand this thing we're doing. Thank you everyone for going around the table and introducing thyselves and thy characters. Today is going to be the first episode of The Guardians, titled A Desperate Prayer. Wait, these are our saviors? And we are going to go ahead and get sort of into things. All right, so to begin, okay, we're actually going to go ahead and start with Daisuke. Daisuke. It has been several months since you were transported to the fantastical world of Parfait, wherein you have, through your excellent organizational acumen and your ability to convince people that your ideas are worth undertaking, have made very serious changes for the realm. You help them to make a wonderful pact, a treaty with their previously, like sworn enemies to the south, the desert kingdom of Graham Cracker, and you're considered to be one of the best things to ever happen to the realm. In fact, just recently there was a following the signing of said treaty with Graham Cracker. There was a banquet that was of course held in the honor of the treaty, but you were considered to be the star of the show. And one of the things is that there have been times when you've had to go out onto the field of battle to help your allies achieve victory, but in order, of course, to keep you the best kept secret of Parfait, they send you out wearing a mask when you go out onto the battlefield. So there have been times where assassins have come to find this brilliant mind who has helped stave off the Demon King's advance into Parfait, and sometimes like you've inadvertently like been the person like the assassin is like sneaking down the hallway, and like you come out of your bedroom, like brushing your teeth or something, and you see the assassin there, and they see you, and they, know that they're there to kill you, but they don't know that they're there to kill you. And so there's been more than one time where your hidden identity on the battlefield has paid you great dividends, and so you're considered to be like your legend has grown as like he's unkillable. No, even the greatest assassins, found and financed from far off lands can't seem to kill this guy. People who have ended countries and killed kings, can't find this guy who's, from what everyone says is just a bookworm who, just enacts policies that everyone appreciates. So, this is the eve of the signing of the Great Treaty. That will see the desert nomads of the South join the kingdom of Parfait in defending the whole world, essentially, from the advance of the demon lord. And the party is wound down. You are you've been full of it. You're full of food and drink. But there's still a few stragglers and stuff hanging out. And as you're sitting there and you're generally just kind of having a good time, you get a serious pain that shoots through your head. And the hold on, I should have brought the what's it called? That splash page. The priestess of those sisters. Dang it, what was her name? Give me her name. Oh shit, is that Ursula? Are you VTubing me now?
He's a VTuber.
I made Daisuke.
Jesus Christ.
Did you? I want to. Okay, I need to make a VTuber now. Show me the ways after this.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah. Show her the ways so that way then she could have. Oh man, and then I'd have to figure out how to put the camera on the stream so everyone could say, "Oh man, this is gonna be horrible."
This will be world changing.
Yeah, this is. I'm going to go to hell for everything for everything that is about to happen. Okay, so anyways, that is actually really good though. I like that. Will you take a still of that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you use VRoid Studio?
Yeah, that's actually exactly what I used.
Oh shit. Okay, I gotta work on this. I gotta work on that. I'm gonna make Sachiko, and I'm gonna be a VTuber.
There we go. You could be a VTuber under your guardian's name. There you go. Okay, so anyways, let me pull up the thing here. This and give me.
I just want to make anime girl sounds and go, Oni-chan! Senpai!
It's not always about the ada.
Oni-chan!
Okay, it's not always about Oni-chan. Sometimes it's also about Step Oni-chan, okay? I get it.
Sometimes it's about the Omoe dewa shinderu.
Nani?
Nani?
Omae wo mo shinderu.
Omae mo shinderu.
Omae wa shinderu.
Jotaro. Dio. Okay, now that we've run through the entire gamut of anime TikTok.
Yada yada.
Yeah.
Yada does Yada yada.
Believe it.
Believe that. Okay, where's this?
And you were looking up someone?
I'm trying to get to because I'm getting distracted and.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Characters.
Yeah, here we go. Characters.
Seiko, perhaps? Oh, are you referring to like?
Holy Body.
Oh,
Chocolate crepe.
chocolate parfait or chocolate crepe.
Yeah, chocolate crepe. So, you have an obvious, like wincing, like your eyes tense up, and as you have this wincing of pain through your head, and chocolate crepe. It's like, happened to have been like right next to you and like slides up and is like, oh, Daisuke-san, are you okay?
I think I ate some of Milky's food by accident.
She cuts her eyes to Milky, who's like on the other side of the room, drinking from a punch bowl and talking to somebody, and there's the whole kind of lightning bolt as their eyes meet for a moment, and she goes, she is my sister, but I will kill her.
No, I can take. I just need to rest a moment. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Okay, just and you as she's like right next to you, you feel a hand go up underneath your shirt, and it's kind of like on your abs, which you have developed over the past few months. Being a warrior on the battlefield, sometimes you've gotten a little bit of a bod going on, better workout than what you were getting at the corporate gym. And she goes, "Are you sure you don't need me to take you to your room?" Bat. Eyelash.
I'll be okay. I'll be fine. I just need to sit down. Yeah, just
You're already sitting down.
Maybe in the bathroom. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna go over there.
New surprise Pikachu face. Okay, so you get up and you kind of you leave the room. You leave the grand ballroom or the grand hall where everyone was meeting and stuff like that, and the pain shoots through your head again, but you think you hear a faint voice, and it's just kind of going, help me, as another wave of pain just blong. It feels like someone's like hitting you upside the head, with like a mallet or something.
Oh, not again.
And yes, it does actually have a bit of a familiarity to it. The pain that you're feeling, and the distant voice crying out in the darkness. And you start making your way to your room, and your very well appointed chambers inside the palace, and you stumble up against the door, and you just manage to get it open, and just as you're opening the door, you get another burst of pain in your head, and then you hear a voice. You hear the voice very clearly. It's a voice that you do not recognize, but you hear it very clearly, and it says, "Please, I beg of you, help us. Help save our world." And now you feel like you're falling through a bright void. Like you opened the door and you started tumbling. So now to Suki. It's been a regular day, Suki. You woke up this morning after a mild nightmare about another element of the 1400 years that you have lived. You went to school. You had to deal with James again 3 times. Once before school, once during lunch, and then he tried to sweep the leg Johnny as you were leaving.
Silly fool.
Yeah,
he will never learn.
He'll just never learn, and every single time, other people are like, "Man, you never win. Why do you keep on why do you keep on messing with her? And he just spouts some sort of like samurai level poetry about, until one's enemy is defeated, he will never quit the field. Um, and not while his honor is at stake. Um, you went out with your friends. It was a Saturday. So you went out with your friends afterwards. You don't have school the next day. Uh, just just did stuff, hung out. Did friend stuff. Went to your King Kai planet. Uh, that doesn't have BoJack locked up inside it. Arr! Um,
I contemplated actually doing that, but I decided against it.
BoJack. Um, you have you actually have a pretty decent day, evening. Um, and it's when you're getting ready to go to bed that it started as a low kind of like background headache. But as the night wore on and after your friends left, it started to get gradually worse. Um, Yuri, after coming back from work, sees that you're in distress, and is like, hey, is everything all right?
Uh, got a bad headache. That's probably be fine, but just need to sleep on it, I guess.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Why don't you go ahead and pack it in a little bit early? Um, and if you're still not feeling well, maybe I'll stay home and take care of you, kiddo.
Okay. Maybe.
So you start making your way to your own room, and the throbbing is just getting worse, and your arms and legs start feeling weak from it, and then it's as you start approaching your room that you yourself begin hearing the faint help. Please, I beg of you, help us. Help save our world. And in similar fashion to Daisuke, when you open your door, you feel like you're falling into something.
Oh, grand.
Um, and now we go to Sachiko. Sachiko, tonight is a big night for you. You finally manage to land a gig at one of the like kind of middling, it's a bar that previously you hadn't been able to get a show at. Um, I mean, the reputation after you accidentally chopped that guy's legs off with your axe, kind of made it difficult for you to get jobs for a little while. Um, and but you finally got a manager that believes in you. That is like, Sachiko, I believe that you could be the greatest idol singer in all the world. Like, despite anything that you've got going on with Megacorp, and we'll figure out a way to get your wires fixed, honey. But I believe in you. And he's, very cool, and he's got, like a fedora and like sunglasses all the time, um, and uh, is very, cool. That, kind of slimy, but kind of cool. He's never slimy to you. He's like slimy to everyone else, which is what gets you your gigs, because he knows how to grease the wheels and he knows how to make the right people feel uncomfortable enough to say, okay, get out of my face. Um, and so, you're getting ready for your debut show at club. Let's call it Club Pink Cloud. It's Club Pink Cloud. And it's got the whole aesthetic going on. It's got like neon pink lights, and they use a lot of smoke machine. Smoke machine that may or may not have psychotropic drugs in it to get people fucked up. And, you know, yes. Oh. Love you. So, the, so you know you got your first show is beginning, and you're getting ready to go, and you feel something. It's not that you don't have pain receptors. It's not that you've never experienced pain before.
I'm feeling a lot of static in my head right now.
Yeah, it's like you're feeling fuzz. It's like
every time I speak, it's just auto-tune.
There's a couple times where you opened your mouth and it was an air horn, like beep, 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 beep. You know, but you're like, you know, I can't let this be. I can't let this, you know, I can't let this get me down. I have to make the show, because you ended up finding out that, weirdly enough, Dr. Stain, the guy who messed you up, he likes to come to this joint a lot. And so you're like, okay, you know, if I can get my show here and do my show here tonight, maybe I'll run into Dr. Stain and I can get him to fix me finally. But you also noticed, as you were heading back to your dressing room, that you saw a lot of very familiar-looking men in black suits and sunglasses, kind of both fading into the crowd and not. It's a weird thing that these, you know, that the megacorp ninjas essentially are able to do. Like, you obviously see them, but they seems like no one else can. And so you've got a bad feeling, but at the same time, you can't let this opportunity pass you by, you know? So the door to your dressing room opens as you're getting ready, and your manager, Saito, is what I'm going to name him. Your manager Saito walks in, and he looks at you for a second and he goes, "Hey, Dollface, are you all right?"
I don't know. There's all this static in my head.
And you hear, and it's like, "Help me. Please, I beg of you, help us. Help save our world." And he goes, "Oh man, wow. Let me see if I can find a tech and we can figure out what's wrong with you. I hope it's not another crossed wire." And he turns around and leaves out of the room. You get up and you're looking at the mirror, and it has all those wonderful stage lights around it, and it's very, you know, you're looking at the mirror that the stars look into before they go out on stage, and you see your image kind of do like where it's one and then it like splits into two for a moment, like your eyes are doubling, and then it like kind of comes back together, and you curiously, you reach out your hand to the mirror and you feel yourself falling.
Whoa! What's happening? My arms are flailing all around.
Blah, 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 blah.
There's like static and electricity, like, you know, when you go through like a bunch of like a cloud lightning thunderstorm, just electricity crackling all around me as I'm falling.
Yep. And so now it comes. This is where it comes together for all of you. You see nothing around you for a while as you're falling. You're still falling, except for a white void And for what seems like a long time, you're just falling. But then you hear it again. Please, with all my heart, I pray for salvation. And then you feel as if the voice is pulling you towards it inside the white void. As you finally feel the force of motion, you look around and you see far off in the distance, not the direction you perceive to be traveling in, but in a different direction, a small black dot. And for an unforgettable instant, as you look upon the little black dot, you feel an overwhelming sense of terror, magnified by the instinctual realization that it's looking at you, but gone instantly as you feel yourself pulled farther away from it. After a few moments, color begins to seep into your vision, and then shapes begin to form around you as reality itself seems to coalesce around your body. And you see the white void that you were in slowly contract and reduce to a single line-like thread that wraps around you, and you look over and you see a guy. You see a normal-looking guy in like some kind of robes, and you see a girl, and you see yourself, and then you kind of all wrap into yourself for a moment. It's really weird, and it really and you see yourself and the others manifesting closest to you, with the thread that was the white void binding all of you to a kneeling figure on the now gray stone floor. Burning torches in sconces sputter and flare in the cool darkness, and you now notice other people in the room than yourselves and the kneeling girl in front of you. A small gathering of oddly clothed people watching wide-eyed in awe, and as the color around you solidifies, you see the thread that binds you and the others with the kneeling girl etch itself into a sigil on the back of your right hand, and with a whoosh, sounds and smells suddenly hit you, and you smell the fuel burning in the sconces, and you hear the crackle of those fires, and you hear the quiet hushed whispers of the other people that are behind the kneeling girl, and all at once, all of a sudden, those last two senses just sort of start registering in your brain, and the light fades, and a young, dark-haired girl collapses on a heap in the ground in front of you, and you instantly feel a pang of guilt for a brief moment as you feel that you failed to protect her somehow. But all that fades quickly as suddenly your brain catches up to your body. Where the hell are you, and what the hell is happening? What are you? Give me a brief description, all of you, of what you were doing in these first few moments of coming to.
Go to the girl and check her if she's still alive.
Okay. Dice game.
Just trying to get his bearings and summoned again. Hey, are you okay?
And Sachiko?
I look around and try to get a scan using my my robotic eyes to see if anything is out of the ordinary and try to get my bearings.
Well, normally I would give you a roll for that, but you automatically all of your sensory equipment automatically registers everything here as weird. Nothing is like supposed to be what it is. Like you don't know how to process that kind of data. So you're still kind of like blah, 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 as your sensory input controls start to try to figure out just what the hell is going on. Suki, You check to see if the girl is still alive. She appears to be breathing. Um, and she just looks to be unconscious. After a couple moments, you are the whole gang of you are quickly mobbed by the strange bedraggled people around you. Dirty faces and hands turned up and out in pleas for help and succor. A young man with a ponytail, wearing armor and carrying a spear, uses the spear as a stick to gently shove the throng away from all of you. He picks up the unconscious girl, and he kind of, like, standing behind you, kind of goes, quickly, this way, and will kind of usher you guys into a nearby chamber, like about 10 or 15 feet away from where you resolve. And he shuts the door behind him and actually jams his spear up against the door. As you hear people kind of banging on it, the banging subsides after a little while, but at first, they're kind of like, "Hey, what's going on?" The chamber that you are ushered into, has like a couple of small couches. There's a fire going in a fireplace. It looks, to Daisuke, it looks fairly familiar because it's like, old kind of fantasy architecture. To the other two of you, though, this is like, what? Well, maybe Suki also would kind of recognize this kind of architecture. It's very, very Baroque. And where's my thing?
It's not so much a DVD break as
Oh, is Twitch stats saying that I'm quiet? How did
That's what Gosselin Maxine said.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not quite as loud as we are, it sounds like.
Let me go ahead. I probably just need to up my gain. Let me do that real quick.
I didn't want to interrupt you, so that's why I typed it out.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, likewise.
Give me filter. Add a filter. Give me gain. Let me up the gain. Let me do it to about a 10. Let's see how that does.
like you've been doing for the last 2 years.
Okay. How does that sound, Gauze?
Right.
If you're still here. Okay, well, I guess I'll catch that up. Anyways, let's see what we're doing. Let me pull up into that. Yep, that's that. So I actually need. Oh, I'll have to put that one up later. Okay, get out of there.
Hello, this is me testing my volume.
I hear you
This
great.
is Mike.
You sound about right.
Okay.
I am blasting. I think you might have to turn us down.
Yeah, let me go into the. Can I do that individual volume thing from here? Yes, I can. All right. So let me.
Because you should have a system sound and then your own mic sound that you can.
Well, I'm thinking I'm just gonna turn you guys down in Discord, and then we'll see how it goes from there. There we go. Oh, no, stop it. There. Okay. Okay, we'll see how that works out.
Okay.
And what was it doing?
I mean, that's me.
It's really hard to differentiate between what I'm hearing on the actual Discord and what I'm hearing on the actual Twitch.
That's fine. Like I said, I'll continue to tweak around with that stuff. Did I? You know what? I know what I need to do. Have this. Go to here. Okay. So let me get back in here. So, I meant to change some of the images that are in the meta gallery, and I will do that after we're done. But this is actually, if you look in the Discord chat, this is the young girl who summoned y'all apparently, and the young man with the spear wearing armor, who looks very serious, lays her on one of the couches that's there in the room, and stands next to her and kind of looks at all of you for a moment, like very with very serious grim face on, and then just kind of like his eyes kind of go cross, and he's like, what? Wow. Hello. Hello, gods. And he raises up his arms very, I want to say, God, unassured, like he's not very sure, like unsure. You know, like in the scene in Talladega Nights where Will Ferrell's like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like he kind of like does that, where his arms just kind of come up, like, and he's like, "Welcome, gods."
The intro speech.
My name is Akano.
Good for you, Skippy. Are you gonna let me see her?
Yeah, yes, of course. Please, I do not know what is going on. And he doesn't stop you if you approach her and you want to check on her further.
Okay. I'll take a look. I'll see what I can do. I will try and heal her if it looks like she might be injured.
Why don't you go ahead and give me at our first roll of the game, why don't you go ahead and give me a mind check? And if you have a skill set that will apply, you can use that number. If you have like medicine, even like adventuring and shit like that.
I took let's see, it was I took skill group scientific, which includes biology, chemistry, physics, and things like that.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a skill group scientific roll. And I will.
Okay, what do I roll?
Okay, yeah, I probably should like explain that, shouldn't I? Okay, so hold on, let me pull this up, and so that way people can see on the screen.
There you go, Mike.
What I'm looking at.
You sound good.
Okay, good. Okay, then I know what levels to leave it at.
The Moogle hath spoken.
The Moogle hath spoken. Let's see. Okay, so we're rolling a die. We're rolling some dice. Give me action. There we go. Action. Okay, so you're gonna take 2d6. either in hand, or if you have a virtual roller, it's fine. I don't care. And what you are trying to do is, I'm going to give you a target number, and you are going to roll 2d6 and add the number value from your skill group, and you are going to try to hit that target number.
12.
Okay, well, that's exactly average. So, it is easy to tell that the young lady in front of you is just... It appears that she's just suffering from extreme exhaustion. And, you know, and it appears that whatever it is that caused all of you to resolve here in this world, in this room, has, you know, drained what was left of her energy, and she's essentially just passed out. Since you are doing a cursory physical examination, you're able to determine that she apparently is like kind of nutrition starved. She's a little bit gaunt, a little bit pale, as if maybe she has been fasting or has just plain not been eating. She also smells really nice. Like, and her skin is really, really soft. Like, it kind of takes you aback. Like, you would expect anyone in her physical condition to be like, you know, like dirty and emaciated and have like dry, brittle skin. But no, she's like, you know, like she has like soft, glowing skin. She smells really nice. It's weird. It kind of sets you back. But you're able to determine right off that she is in no immediate danger. Probably will want to get some water and food in her when she wakes up, which you estimate will probably be soon.
All right. She seems fine. Little malnourished, but she seems fine. Just a little exhausted. Whatever she did, she used a lot of her energy to try and bring us here, I guess. Would be my assumption.
Hold on a second. I got to ban a bot. Yay! I banned my first bot. I feel like a real. I feel like a real streamer now. Okay, so yeah. At those words, Akano will kind of. You'll see him like take a breath of, you know, a sigh of relief and be like, and he'll nod to you and he'll go, thank you. I do not know precisely what to say. I never thought the gods would send heroes, let alone such odd-looking ones. The young lady, her name is Seiko. She is the priestess of this temple. She has been trying for a very long time to ask the gods to send help to our land. And it never worked. We never thought it would work. Are you heroes?
Well,
As he has his eyes pan all three of you.
I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a hero.
Hey, Sarah.
It is.
I don't want to know.
I'm a hero of song and dance.
He will look over and he will go, "Ah, yes,
He's on the
a heroic bard. Yes, there are many stories of those. Ma'am, what happened to your feet?"
Are you saying there's something wrong with my feet?
He points and he's like, you
don't have them.
have any?
They look fine to me.
I do have feet. They're right here. I am standing on them.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive my insolence, my lady. I just,
My eyes are like glowing red.
I know.
forgive me my insolence. As I said, I have never seen people like you before. But of course, you come from the realm of the gods. It is to be expected that you would not appear as normal people would expect.
This is how the gods in my world designed the perfect specimen.
I can move in and out of rooms.
And I tap my little stump feet on the ground.
Yes, you are an example of perfection.
I heard a sound. It's like I let go, and I'm like,
I will go and grab some water for Seiko. Hopefully, we can awaken her, and she can explain to you what is going on, because I do not know. And he just kind of, he doesn't like toddle off, but he walks off like he's obviously as stunned, if not more stunned, than you guys are at what is happening. And so, for a brief moment, all of you are alone in this room where the pounding on the door is beginning to die down. But it's the three of you and the unconscious girl.
Ooh. Daisuke will be just kind of looking over Chico. Some sort of droid? Ooh. Are you from like a future world or something?
I don't know if they have these in your world. I am an android battle maid.
Just like at the conventions. We get to hang out with the combat maid droid thing.
I'm very, very happy by your pandering, because it makes me feel like you're a fan, and I love my fans.
And then we also have girl?
A schoolgirl. Yeah.
Huh.
What's your point?
No, nothing. How are your studies going, little girl? Would you like a piece of candy?
Ooh, I love piece of candy.
Oh, right. I don't have any on me. What about you?
You really shouldn't offer people candy if you don't.
Are you some kind of pervert offering candy to girls?
Listen to me, children. This is not my first rodeo.
Wait, children?
Yeah, unless you've been around a long time, you're children to me.
I mean, I am only 3 years old.
And I know it's a terrible chance, but still.
I was built 3 years ago to meet and exceed parameters.
Because she's fully functional and anatomically correct.
Yes, I do operate within standard parameters of the human female.
Talk about it.
I see.
No.
Daisuke will whip out a notepad from his briefcase and write important notes down.
Maids are not just built for cooking and cleaning.
You were doomed. You're doomed.
And I slam my axe into the ground.
Dang it.
Does Sachiko actually like always carry it, or is it sort of like
I always carry it.
it's float away or collapse or anything?
No, it's just I always carry this giant ass axe with me.
Okay.
Always.
It can double as a guitar.
No, I can slam it into the ground and use it as a mic stand to sing into, and there's a hidden compartment in it for my microphone. So I'm a performer.
All right, so all of you, as all of you are kind of like talking to each other and kind of eyeballing each other and sizing each other up. Akano will return with with like a jug and a small earthenware cup, or actually a few of them, and he'll pour water enough for each of you and for Seiko, and he'll kind of shake her shoulder a little bit, and she'll rouse a little bit, but she won't quite get up. He'll kind of sigh, and I'll be like, hopefully she will awaken soon. Once again, I apologize, heroes, for not welcoming you properly. We didn't know that this would work. As I previously said, my name is Asano, or my name is Akano, and I'm guessing that you have been sent here to help our world, to help our realm.
I'm programmed to help everybody.
Oh, that is wonderful to hear, because help we do need.
Unless I am sent to kill them, in which case I do not help.
I certainly hope you have not been sent to kill us.
I don't think I've been sent to kill you.
As he just kind of, for there's a little bit of a quivering lip for a moment, and he's like, I certainly hope not. At this, Seiko will kind of shake her head and be like, Seiko, here, and he'll give her the little cup with some water in it, and she'll kind of rise and sit properly, and she'll look around, her eyes, also kind of glazed over a bit, and she'll look at all of you, and she'll go, and then she'll look at Akano, and she'll look at all of you, she'll look at him, she'll look at all of you, and she goes, It works? And he goes, yes, I believe it did. I believe it actually worked. You were able to summon heroes. And she takes a drink of the water, and she... That is good. I know now what I must do. She looks up over at Akano, and she goes, please, leave us. I must talk to the heroes. And tell the people outside that they will get their answers as well shortly. And Akano looks at her for a moment, and then looks at all of you, and then he's like, Are you sure? Yes, please. I have to talk to them, but it is for their ears only. Okay. He will look at all of you, and then go ahead and exit the room. You'll see people kind of like crowded up against the door, like their hands cupped up against the door so that way they can hear what's inside. So when he opens the door, when he dislodges the spear and opens the door, people just kind of blam! A pile of people just falls into the room. And he goes, all right, Seiko is well, and the heroes are here now. She has to talk to them. Please, everyone. And he will kind of push them out, and shut the door behind him. And you hear people outside like, hey, we want to know what's going on. Did we actually get heroes? Is Seiko okay? And as he closes the door, the din will die down. And Seiko will take another sip from her cup, close her eyes, and it appears like she's summoning the energy to get up or to speak or something. And she sets the cup down, and she stands up very gingerly, but with strength, and with almost no other precursor or hesitation, she begins taking off her clothes. What are you doing?
I avert my eyes because I've been trained to respect the privacy of others.
I'm currently
We're in this kind of world, I guess.
my OBS.
I smack him. Pervert! Turn around. What are you doing, child?
I'm just loosening my tie. I'm just adhering to the customs.
Well, as she begins she's still taking off her clothes, but when you query her about it, she goes, "I'm offering my body to the heroes as is proper."
No, do not do that. Do not do that.
So usually
She can't.
You!
Want to.
Turn! No! No, no, no.
I checked to
I've-
see. I put my hand on Psycho's. Psycho, is that her name?
Seiko.
Seiko's forehead to check to see if she has a fever, because according to my parameters, she's acting a little bit strange.
I have not lived 1,000 years to have some pervert take advantage of this girl.
Miss,
gonna
are you
take
running?
advantage.
Miss, are you running a fever? You're acting quite strange.
I certainly I do not feel I am at my best health, but part of the prayer was that I would give anything for heroes to be sent here, and I assume, like in all the legends, that it is my body that you want. As she continues dressing, she's like, "My body is ready."
No. You put your clothes back on.
Okay, fine.
As somebody...
I take my great axe and I swing it so that it's in front of her, and the big axe part is covering the hourglass of her body perfectly. So if you were to look at it, you see legs, shoulders, and head, and the rest is covering her.
The rest
From
is
the view
axe.
of the pervy salaryman.
She looks around at all of you, and she has the axe in front of her as a screen, and she goes, "Okay, later then." And she starts she starts getting dressed.
And look, Seiko, don't take offense. I'm sure they mean well. I would partake of your offering, but I guess they don't find you worthy yet.
Oh,
As
yes, I understand now. Yes, I must be more worthy of the heroes of the gods. Yes, I totally understand. Thank you. she just starts getting dressed again, and will soon be again fully clothed, in her priestess robes, and she will sit back down, and she kind of looks up at all of you like a cat.
Can I slap Daisuke for that comment?
Sure. Well,
I slapped Daisuke with my hand. Right
Daisuke,
across the face.
Daisuke, are you accepting the hentai slap?
I am accepting the hentai.
And
All
I
right.
scream, "You pervert!" I slap him. There's a red handprint, but it's a little bit, it's a little bit harder because there's metal under my skin layer.
I'm expecting my body does that full spin as it crumbles into the wall.
Your body just does a corkscrew, fly into the air.
Yeah.
You just land with your ass up and your head
Exactly.
down.
I love it. Okay, so yeah, you slap the shit out of him,
Make sure he's not.
and he wham, brum, and his ass is in the air, and he does the twitch. And when the other two ladies turn back to Seiko, she's kind of looking up at you like a cat, like she's or not like a cat, like a puppy. And she will say, "Well then, I suppose then I should explain to all of you why you are here. It doesn't look like you know what's going on."
I thought I was gonna fuck
And then she looks kind of around the corner, and she sees Daisuke's twitching body, and she goes, "Is he going to be okay?"
He'll be fine. And we're not the only ones without a clue of some things.
And Daisuke, because it's anime damage, you'll pop right back up.
Oh yeah.
It is not going to end up.
Because it's gag damage. That's what I should call it. I should call it gag damage.
Damage.
I think that's what it's referred to, or something similar. Yeah.
Yeah, gag damage. So, all of
You
you.
try to creep on her again. Next time it'll be the axe.
I could go for a good piece of axe.
I sure could go for a piece of axe.
Like, with that comment, you can almost see the steam coming out of my ears as he's referring to these just immoral maid things. I've seen a lot of shit as my career as an idol, but when I see any man or woman being just indecent and sleazy, you can almost see the steam coming out of my metallic ears and my gears just grinding under the surface.
As her purity sensors overload.
The maiden circuits.
Maiden circuits.
Maiden circuits.
The virgin alarm from Spaceballs. That's my virgin alarm. It's designed to go off before you do. Okay. So all of you, she gives you each the other glasses of water, and she sits down across from you. She goes, so, my name is Seiko, and I am the last of the priestesses of the old gods. Since, for as long as we can remember here in Acadia, we, the priestesses of the old gods, have been praying day and night for years on end, ever since the Black Glass Empire to the east began taking over our sacred land. But there's never been any answer, and one by one the devout of the old faith have either given up, died, or been converted to the obsidian flame worshipped by the Black Glass. As the last priestess, I have been fasting, praying, bathing in sacred oils, fasting, bathing again, praying some more, and then bathing again before fasting, to show the plight of my people to the gods in the hope of sending us heroes. And until today, blood shoots out of Daisuke's nose.
Might have to show us these rituals later.
You have to.
How many days have you been fasting?
God willing, the story
Oh,
is
I lost count at 7.
At this point, my maid instincts go off, and I am like scanning the room to see if there's any source of heat I can use to cook this girl a meal.
Well, there's a fireplace.
Do you have food on you?
I do not. I could cook up Daisuke, and that idea starts running through my head. I could chop him up with the axe and cook him.
I have no objections to that. One less pervert in the world.
I am not a pervert. I just take an interest in her well-being.
You're extremely religious, right?
I look at your, I look at your
Sort.
briefcase. Is there? Do you got
Hey,
any
yeah.
food in there?
Hey, yeah, Daisuke, by the way,
Are there any
You-
snacks in there?
Daisuke, you just now realize you have the briefcase. You didn't have it when the last you remember when you walked through the door to your bedroom. Usually the briefcase is kept in a very secure location. And so you don't carry it on you all the time, especially when you're in the castle. But yeah, you literally just now noticed that you've had it in your hand the entire time.
My briefcase. Oh, I thought I left it under my milky chocolate body pillow. That's weird. Oh well. Oh, I just said Daisuke rubs it on his face. You're here, my friend.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh yes. Oh,
Well, there
he
better be
opens it
some
up and
snacks in there. Otherwise, it's gonna be you who's the snack.
He opens it up and pulls out a bag of chips. As a matter of fact, and then he'll hand it to Seiko.
She grabs the bag. What is this?
I'll open it for her.
You open it, and like when you open the bag, you know how when you open the bag and you get that first good whiff of chip, of crisps, and it's like, oh yeah, yeah. Well, you open up the bag and these smell really good, like.
What you are currently eating is 79% water, 17% carbohydrates, 88% of that is starch, and 2% protein. It has been boiled in a fatty substance.
Fatty.
Just eat the chips, girl.
I just list off the nutritional facts of a fucking potato.
She gingerly takes the bag. She takes one of the potato chips out of it, looks at it weirdly, opens her mouth, and there's that camera zoom of Daisuke staring at her as she opens her mouth.
No.
Automatically knows to just reach out and slap the shit out of him again. The indecency sensors on my arm are like, just shoot out and slap him again.
You're decent about this. I just want to see how she reacts to my new, unique, custom-flavored garlic and wasabi chips.
Garlic and wasabi as she bites down on them, on the chip, and at first she's like, there's crunch, and then, like, as her face turns green, and she goes, and she she just kind of spits it out into her hand, and she goes, I'm so very sorry. I don't want to refuse the food of the gods, but this is disgusting.
I'm just glad that he didn't give her the protein-flavored kind.
He whips out the notepad and writes down, okay, crosses that out, along with octopus and onion. I'll find a good flavor one of these days.
I'll try one of the chips.
Have you tried just plain sea salt?
Oh.
And I just stare at you. I just
the
stare at
uninitiated, just sea salt may seem sufficient. I am a chip aficionado. We must combine the best of flavors. Two is a magical number.
My taste buds have been designed to perform at above average parameters.
Well, there you go. See, now then you should understand that 2 is the magical flavor combination of all chips. There's never 3. There's always 2 or 1. A 2 is the magic number.
A wise man once said that 1 is the best number. Wait, no, loneliest number?
One was the loneliest number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well. I guess for now he'll pull out an instant ramen from his briefcase.
Oh, is it like in Inuyasha when Kagome pulls out the instant ramen?
Yeah. He just reaches into the bag and pulls out, frickin' cup o' noodle. Or I'm sorry. This since this show isn't licensed, it's cup o' noodle.
Cup o' noodle.
It's all one word.
Noodle.
Cup of noodle. So the Suki, you tried one of the chips, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's garlic and wasabi flavor. I'll just let you stick with that.
It's okay. I've had worse. There tends to be worse than this.
Out of curiosity, I take a chip and I taste it because I love tasting human food.
Your sensory processors are able to dissect every individual ingredient inside of the chip. Instantly your recipe database adds. I've just learned a new recipe.
That's it. Snaps my finger.
So now you know how to make these garlic and wasabi potato chips. You could probably, if you had a big pot of boiling vegetable oil and some potatoes, you could probably put the whole thing together like right now. But you do have a cup of noodle, and there is a fire, so you can boil some water.
I'll do that.
Okay. So yeah, while you're making the boiling the water to make for the cupo noodle, and it's Kuponoodl, no e.
Kupo noodle.
Cupo noodle.
Kupo.
Kupo.
Cup o noodle. There
Good
we go.
Kupo noodle. Good Coop noodle. Good Kupo noodle.
I point to Daisuke and I say, watch him while I boil the water.
Who's he? Who am I watching?
Now I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I got no privacy.
I zoom my sensors on Daisuke, and essentially just, my robotic eyes see everything.
Oh.
I'm watching all of. I don't have X-ray vision.
He doesn't know that.
I pose for her.
It starts looking like what's his face from Kill la Kill from Nudist Beach. His clothes just start sliding off.
My eyes start to slowly fade from like green to yellow to orange to like a reddish hue as I'm watching him.
Okay.
My hand slightly quivers a little bit.
Oh.
Oh man. Okay, so while the cup of noodles is being cooked, and while Daisuke and Sachiko are whatever it is that they're doing, Seiko will continue. It wasn't until today when I was finally able, I guess, to make a connection, and here you are, heroes sent by the gods to save us from the Black Glass Empire. Yes. And she, looking at all of you, very hopefully, very much, please, I'm at the end of my rope. I don't know what's going on. Give me something.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's exactly what we're here for.
Nico says we're not talking about
Sure, why not? I haven't died in like 20 years. That's fine. Whatever.
I give the most the most proper maid bow you've ever seen.
Dozo yoroshiku. Okay. And with that, she will say, "Wonderful, thank you." And you've finished boiling the water, and of course, it didn't take very long. And you poured the water into the cup of noodle cup, and the steam and the smells from it begin to waft over to her, and there is a room vibrating. And she, of course, blushes and puts her hands on her tummy as she looks over at the ready cup of noodle.
No, don't hold back. Go on, eat.
Yeah, I'll give it to her. Do you have any eating utensils in that bag?
At the same time that you say that you ask for a eating utensil, she has already ripped the thing off and is proceeding to drink it.
Hey, slow down, kid. You need to. You're gonna kill your. You're gonna choke. You do that.
You're gonna burn your mouth.
She downs it, and she does the, and she's tapping on her. She taps on her chest to force it down, and as she. So Daisuke, since you pulled the Koopa noodle out, what flavor was it?
It would have been something simple like beef.
Okay. I just want to
No shenanigans this time.
No shenanigans this time. Okay. So she truly the food of the gods.
Yes, it's got to be through some long nights at work.
Just wait till I introduce you to coffee.
Poop noodle.
The sodium levels are adequate to replenish very needed nutrients, such as electrolytes within your body.
Electrolytes? It's what plants crave. Okay, so she sits there for a moment, having just gotten some food, and she will stand up and she will go, well then, heroes, it is time for you to meet the people that you will be helping to save. And she will turn and walk to the door, and she will open it slightly, and before opening it the full way, and you will see Akano standing. He's got the spear like horizontal, and he's essentially like wedged up against the door with the spear in front of him, kind of holding him from going back too much farther as the people are kind of like pressed up on him. It's a group of about 10 or 15 people that are just kind of mobbed around. And so when she opens the door, you see Akano just kind of standing there, and Seiko will look at the gathered throng and go, everyone, out to the courtyard. It is time for you to meet your heroes. And they all kind of like look at each other, and they look at Asano, and he's like, go please. and they all kind of I guess we'll wait as long as Seiko's okay. Asano will, and I just need to change it to Asano and not Akano. I need to get rid of that because I keep on fucking it up. That is an S now, not a K.
It's official.
It's official. It's Asano. It's Asano.
That's good, because I kept thinking you were saying O'Connell, like from The Mummy from the 90s.
So,
Oh, that bug scene scared the shit out of me as a kid.
yeah, bugs. Okay. Where is that thing? There it is. Okay. So yeah, he will turn around to Seiko and look down at her, and he will go, Are you all right now? She'll go, I ate a cup of noodle. I feel great.
We also made sure that she didn't give up her body.
As he looks down at her and he goes, what do they mean by nothing? Sano, come. We have to go talk to the people. And you will be led outside of this temple, out into a verdant kind of forest village. Like, it's not like a tree village or anything like that, but it's a village, but there's a lot of trees around. And it feels like it's spring. The air, the heat coming from the sun up above is very warming, but there's still a kind of chill to the air that makes it kind of brisk. As you step outside, the land around you just looks beautiful. The trees are all very, green, and healthy looking. There are birds chirping and shit. Like it's a pastoral, just absolute fantasy. Except the temple that you come out of is obviously looks to be upon a hill, and you could look down the hill, and you could see that there's a village down there. Probably about half a mile or so away walking distance. There's a trail that leads down to it, but this temple affords a commanding view. Directly in front of you, out to the distance of the horizon, you see the forest and you see trees. And you're able to see the tops of the trees that the hill obviously rises above. This goes on for quite a ways, and you look at the horizon, and there's something just weird about the horizon. It's black. Like, the sun is obviously above your head. It's about noonish, it seems. But off in the distance, you just see a black line. And then as your eyes kind of start to adjust and really takes it in, your head starts going up. And you follow this black line that goes up, up, up into the heavens at the maximum distance that you can see the horizon. It looks like there is a giant black monolith out at the extreme range that you can see that finally, especially you, Sachiko, because of your analytics capabilities.
What do your Android eyes see?
Android eyes, give me sight beyond sight. As it kind of, your brain kind of finally processes it, that in order for an obelisk, a monolith, to be so big that you can see it at the maximum distance of your vision on the horizon, it's got to be probably like 1,000 miles away, but it dominates the view in that direction. Like, just the mathematics that are going through your head for calculating how big this thing is whoa. And when you look at it, finally something kind of clicks in your head of the Black Glass Empire, and it looks like the monolith is made of obsidian.
I wouldn't do that. Like, some things are naturally salty.
Well,
I would
it's
add more salt to it.
it's really, really, really big.
I've heard that.
I don't think that your human minds will be able to understand just how massive this is. And I say this in a way that sounds completely innocent, but in a way that would also just...
But it's also very dirty.
Really dirty and pervy, because I just don't understand that nuance.
It's like the crime against bacon.
Don't worry. I get the concept.
And
The thing's huge.
yeah, and at the same
It's the
time,
biggest I've ever seen.
it's so big.
It's just large.
It's just so large. It's just out there.
It's irredeemable.
At the same time that all of your minds kind of process this giant, massive structure that's out in the distance, you get a little tingling in the back of your head of that moment of absolute terror that you experienced when you were traveling through the white void. It's just there, just for a minute, but it's so powerful in that moment that you don't forget it, that you can never forget it. And you kind of get that feeling from looking at the obelisk.
I tried deleting the memory from my systems, but it wouldn't let me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't go anywhere. You delete
It doesn't let me.
You,
And it just pops right back up.
Yeah, it's fucking malware. It's a fucking spy bot inside your fucking OS. Turning your eyes away from the giant black thing of doom off in the distance, you see Seiko standing, for lack of a better term, on a pulpit, and the gathered people are down in front of her, and she goes, "Welcome, everyone. Welcome our heroes sent to us by the gods to defeat the Black Glass Empire and the Obsidian Flame." And she turns around and she goes, and she turns around to all of you. She goes, "I never got your names."
My name is Sachiko Aihara, at your service, and I give my maid bow.
I'm Suki. I give a half-handed salute thing. Go. What's up? And this guy's a pervert, so we'll just ignore him.
Daisuke Ishikawa.
And
the pervert.
At your service.
And she will Sachiko and Daisuke and Suki, and everyone just kind of, and everyone kind of looks, all the gathered people, they kind of look at each other like, and they kind of half-heartedly clap, and Seiko, lowers her arms, and she goes, "Soon after the heroes have become acclimated to their new environment, we will go forth and we will defeat the Black Glass Empire, and we will quench the Obsidian Flame."
There is no such thing as a cute mag.
And as she says that, a tall, broad-shouldered man makes his presence known inside the group, and he goes,
Whoa.
How are these actually the heroes of the gods? The gods abandoned us long ago when the Black Glass Empire raised its fist." And everyone's kind of like, your gods are dead, and these are fakes. And the only true faith to be found is that in the Obsidian Flame. The only salvation that may be had is at the feet of the Black Glass Emperor. And everyone else is kind of looking, and it looks like Sachiko's losing them. What are you guys doing?
You are a fool.
And everyone turns around and looks at someone speaking up.
I run this escape cage and there were
The gods have not abandoned you. We are proof of that. Do we look like we come from your place? We come from other worlds, and therefore are better than the Black Glass Empire.
One guy says, "She's got a point." And the big broad-shouldered man looks chagrined for a moment, and he goes, "Well, we'll see what Kaji and his men have to say about that." And anyone who still wants to believe in these weak ass gods, they can stay here. Anyone else that wants to join a winning side, come with me. We'll go join Kaji and make our way to the Obsidian Empire. And a couple of other people are like, and there's a little bit of a row, and Asano. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I want to teleport elbow drop him. Since I can teleport, I want to teleport like directly above him and elbow drop him.
Okay. He is not expecting it, so I'm not going to ask for an initiative check. Let me just get over here.
Daisuke pulls out a notepad. Ooh, teleportation. That's interesting.
Okay, so let me think real quick on what.
I was trying to figure out some way of displaying my powers, but mostly my powers are opening portals, which I can't do. So
Well, you haven't tried yet.
that is true. I haven't tried, but I haven't felt any connection. So I'm working on teleportation at the moment.
Okay. All right. So he's not expecting it. So just go ahead and give me a unarmed. Because I mean your teleportation is going to be instantaneous. So give me an unarmed melee attack roll. 2d6. Add your melee attack if you have any bonuses to that, etc., etc. And just tell me what the number is.
Just melee attack, or do I actually add body to it or anything?
Well, it's gonna be whatever your melee attack skill is, plus body. Plus 2d6.
2d6 plus melee attack plus body.
Mhm.
Okay.
I can't kite Bubba's.
18.
Okay, yeah, he's not that good. So, since he wasn't expecting it, I'm not even gonna give him a defensive roll. We'll just teleport and drop an elbow on him. What's your base? What's your damage off that?
My combat value?
It'll be what your damage multiplier.
5, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
It didn't say that it increased it at all. So
Yeah, you don't have massive damage or super strength.
I'm just a standard human for the most part.
Yeah.
A human that doesn't age and doesn't die.
Yeah. Damage inflicted is equal. Oh, the damage inflicted is simply equal to attack combat value. There is no damage multiplier.
Whoa.
So yeah, it's raw. It's raw combat value for unarmed damage.
Wait, so I just did 18 damage to him?
No, combat value. Just the combat value. Not
so did stick damage.
6?
I think so.
Under combat value, you should see your attack and your defense, and it should be the number and the attack.
Yeah, it's 6.
Okay, so you do 6 points of damage. Plong! He's a mook, so he's not going to have a whole lot of HP anyways, and it's considered stun. And we're not going to call it gag damage, but we're going to call it like cinematic damage.
Like, oh fuck, like this shit's real damage.
Yeah. So plunk, you teleport and you drop an elbow on a guy. And there's stunned silence. And the guy, there's stunned silence from everyone in the crowd. And then the guy that you landed on him. And thank you, Amber.
All right,
You landed on him, and your teleportation had enough force to kind of knock him down. So you're like on top of him. And there's stunned silence for a moment, and then he goes,
oh, I do.
"Hey, you elbowed me in the head."
Yes, and this is why we are here as heroes from the gods, because we have the ability to take out this obsidian emperor of yours?
A guy from behind you in the crowd goes, I don't know if elbow dropping a guy is the same thing as beating up the black obsidian empire. Yeah, I'm not really sure if that really equates.
I just
where is-
teleported. How much more do you want?
Where is Daisuke? Is he where in relation to me is Daisuke?
I don't know, Daisuke, where are you in relation to Sachiko?
It sounds like I'm a safe distance away.
Are you like behind me or in front of me or?
Probably would be, I would assume, right next to you if we were all being like introduced and
Oh,
standing
okay.
side by side.
So as this is all going on, I let out like a huge ass fucking battle cry because I'm sick of all this, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know who you people are, but you're being rude and you have no manners. And I take my fucking great axe and I swing it into the ground.
Oh, okay. So are you hitting your quake attack?
Yes.
Okay.
I have my level 1 quake, and it has a level 1 back blast.
Yeah.
Poor Seiko.
I am so angry that nobody seems to have manners, and I'm like, I was programmed with manner protocol, and nothing is being followed. I'm frustrated. You guys need to believe us.
Okay. So I will give you a moment of pause. As Seiko is in front of you.
Yeah, thumbs up.
So do you still want to do this?
Yeah, because it's really funny.
Okay. Let me.
It's been nice knowing her.
Oh no. This is really stupid kind of deal? Is this my one like stupid shit of the night?
I gave you the opportunity to change your action. You did not take it. So, as a result, we are going to proceed. So, let me. Okay.
I was hoping Daisuke would be behind me.
Well, Daisuke is wherever. I'm talking about Seiko, who is in front of you, where the axe is about to land.
The priestess is in front of you.
I'm oh no, that's the priestess!
Yeah!
Okay, well, it's too late now. Like, my character is really mad. She's just like, why does nobody in this world have any fucking manner?
Okay, that's fine, though. That's fine. We'll figure it out.
Oops.
So tell me.
Rage.
So tell me how much damage the quake attack on the axe does.
The quake attack. I know the total damage that I do.
I believe that's all. That's 100. Like when you do quake, you do 100% of the damage.
That's 12 times 6.
So it's 30. 12. Someone calculate.
12 times 6 is 72.
There we go, 72. So 72 points of damage.
Let me. Oh no.
Let me see. I'm trying to find that damage chart. That tells me. Character base.
This will be interesting.
Hey, Erston, since you can flip through the book a little faster than I can, see if you can find where that chart is that tells what the damage.
She said she was going down for 30.
Let me see. Damage.
So I have a level 2 weapon, so it's 2 times my damage multiplier. And then what Quake does Where is
Modifier. Damage conversion.
Jazzy's rating.
Items.
Sarah is rating
Damage
now.
weapon default. Yeah, it just gives me that stuff.
So you're just looking up damage specifically?
Yeah, like I remember that there's a chart that's like this amount of damage is requisite to this. Like what's world busting, what's tank busting, stuff like that. Maybe it was under weapon damage.
Yeah, so yeah, I see what you mean. My weapon is a level 2, and it just means that my base damage is equal to 2 times the character's damage multiplier.
Joining for joint PPT night.
Oh, right. I think it was under... Wasn't it under massive damage?
Attributes. Yeah, let me see if it's under massive damage.
Okay, go see something.
Actually, no, it's not. What is this?
Though is fucking
I'll keep flipping through and looking.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it's under weapon.
I forgot to change it.
Let me go to
She's still chicken stripper? No.
Weapon damage, customizing, weapon enhancements.
examples of weapon levels. Here we go.
Oh, no,
There we
she's
go.
still the chicken stripper.
Weapons levels 1 through 10 cover the range of ordinary melee weapons and guns from knives to large caliber sniper rifles.
You can invite him if you want.
So
Joey.
My weapon is level 2.
is okay. Here we go. 196. Let me go there.
Joining that because
No.
98.
What have I done?
Seiko goes splat.
I mean, her legs were made fun of, so, it was only a matter of time until our system could finally process that information, and...
So yeah, 196.
Okay, yeah,
You're doing...
it's based off of level and not damage. That is interesting as fuck. Okay. Yeah, Tomahawk missile is level 35.
My Great Axe does have inaccurate though, so I'm not very accurate with it,
Yeah.
and it has the back blast. So
That's why the weapon's level by damage multiplier. Yep.
Yep.
And
Okay.
add it to ACV.
Okay. All right. That's a little less terrifying than.
I'm sure to the people it's gonna be terrifying.
Well, yes, but let's.
Not for Seiko's health, thankfully.
Okay. So, here's what happens, and I'm actually going to. I'm going to get my dice out now. My wonderful die-cast metal dice that were a gift to me from my brother Kevin. These are like $100 dice. It's ridiculous. Turn my light on here so I can see.
Are you even an RP, a tabletop player, unless you have a dice set that's at least like $100?
Oh man, I'm a poor one that for the longest time did not until now.
Gifts are amazing.
I don't have a dice set that's $100.
Yeah.
I have dice. I have spent over $100 in dice.
In dice.
I got a set of opalite dice from my friend for my birthday. They're really pretty.
Yeah, I've bought probably a good $200-$300 worth of dice.
Campaign ended in one night.
All right.
My bad.
Why are you gonna change somebody? You can't love somebody.
Oh, that wasn't what I was looking for, but okay, here we go.
It's true though. Like I'm gonna.
So, you fly off the handle and drop the axe. Chop the axe into the ground in front of you. Asano seems to have had a better head on his shoulders at the time, and he will dive and push Seiko, who was in front of you, out of the way as the axe goes. Daisuke, give me a body check. If you have like athletics or any skill groupings that will assist you in resisting the
Possibly adventuring? Or heightened awareness, perhaps?
give me
To have seen it coming?
You saving shit up here?
Oh, and
Well-
for Quake, and it says in the book, since this type of attack is difficult to execute precisely, the target gains a major edge on their defense roll.
okay. Actually, yeah. Daisuke, give me a defense combat roll with a major edge on it.
Okay. That's rolled.
So you're gonna
Okay.
roll. Yeah, you're gonna roll three d6 and keep 2.
Okay. Roll 3d6.
That's a major edge. Is 3d6 keep 2.
Yeah, 3k2. Yeah.
5 and 5. So 10 plus, you said body? 8?
Yeah. Or no,
18?
DCV.
Oh, yeah, defense value. Back to character sheet.
I mean,
So that's going to give me a total of 18.
Okay. Since you weren't actually rolling to hit anything, Sachiko, what's your raw ACV?
My raw ACV. What is ACV? Attack combat value.
Yes.
Oh, my combat value is 6.
Okay. So yeah. So Daisuke, you are able to just kind of dive yourself out of the way of the backblast as the axe hits the stones. Asano dives and pushes Seiko out of the way, but the quake hits Asano and rockets him into the courtyard. Just
Holy's personality, though, reminds me
and everything goes quiet.
No. Holy.
I'm going to miss that
Holy is
guy.
Holy is also another really tall black guy.
Um,
Okay.
At this point, as I've hit my axe on the ground and I realize I've calmed down. I remember the fact that
Or how about
I
this
was
both
really,
versus-
really pissed off from the time that he made fun of my legs and asked about my feet, and I realized I was like, oh, I've been holding on to that anger.
God of all people.
Everyone, Seiko is on the ground. Daisuke has jumped out of the way. The shockwave from the quake flattened the pulpit that she was standing on.
Can't be hot to play, I guess.
Asano is in the trees somewhere. And everything is really super quiet for a minute.
Playing tonight.
And you hear one of the people from the rabble kind of be like, I don't know, man. I think that one's a little bit scarier than the little girl who elbowed the guy. And you hear other people go, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah.
I was trying not to do things like that. I just wanted to demonstrate we have powers. So, you guys didn't believe me. This is your fault for pissing her off enough to do this.
Seiko will get to her feet and she has her hands out, kind of trying to pat the crowd down, trying to calm them down, trying to calm everybody down, and just be like, everyone, it has been a difficult time for all of us, and especially for the heroes who have been summoned here. They do not know this world. They do not know us. They must come to know us in order to be able to trust us. And the same goes for us of them. We must give them a chance. As all of you, the player characters, see Seiko rolling a persuasion as she attempts to work the crowd. She is apparently successful in this, as some of the rabble dies down. Suki, what are you doing with the guy you elbow dropped? Are you still laying on him? What?
I will get up and I will check the crowd and I will physically heal because I do have the heal ability, the actual spell ability to heal people.
Well, no one appears to be damaged, but you haven't found Asano yet.
Yes, and I will go look for him because the priestess looks fine, right?
She appears to be very shaken up, and her already weakened physical state didn't do well for the shock, but she doesn't have any damage. Why don't you go ahead and give me a mind check or a requisite skill grouping, which I can't say science.
Hey, just remember who's
What other skill groups you got?
this time, man. Okay?
Student, and that's it.
Yeah, just give me a raw mind check while you look for Asano in the trees.
He's leaving me. He's going back for you guys.
11.
He's going back.
Okay. It's gonna take you a bit. Meanwhile, Sachiko, Daisuke, what are you guys doing?
Taking notes. I'm writing down everything about my companions that I'm learning.
Okay.
I put my hands like to my face in shock, and I realized that I've kind of flown off the handle, and it goes against all of my my maid programming, and I'm just so distraught with myself. And I start looking for Asano. I have the skill group of domestic. I don't know if anything in there would be able to help me with sort of trying to find him. Or
I actually have heightened awareness as well, hearing, because I had to choose one.
I do have. I have heightened senses. I have hearing, smell, and vision. Am I able to do a scan for?
Then yeah, that'll help
Asano?
out. Let me pull up real quick here and eyeball what heightened senses gives.
I am just devastated with myself because I'm like, oh no, it's happened again.
It's happened again. As images in your mind, as images flood your mind of that poor guy and his legs just coming out from under him as his bottom torso goes one way and his top torso goes the other.
Nico, you're the best.
You're the best.
Oh no.
And then there's another brief image of as you're looking for Asano, another brief image of weeks later when that guy shows up, and of course this is the time of fucking cybernetics. He's in a wheelchair where the bottom half of him is the wheelchair.
Oh, no.
And he's there and he's got the glow sticks.
I sang a song just for him.
Thank you very much for the follow, Elven Wizard King, and welcome to the shit show. But yeah,
I didn't mean to cut his legs off.
but yeah, and he's got the glow sticks, and he's wearing the headband that has your name written on it. And he's like, Sachiko, Sachiko.
I dedicate this next song to you.
She remembers me.
I do my idle dance. I wave my arms in the air. I just have that memory flash back to me, and I'm like, I really gotta fix my temper.
Yeah, so let me look at... What is it? Heightened senses?
Heightened sense.
Yeah.
Heightened sense.
Sachiko did, not Sachiko, but Asano did make fun of my legs in the beginning, and it was just building. The anger was building. I couldn't help it. I was mad.
It looks like anybody using one of the heightened senses gets a minor edge.
Okay. And you have it 3 times, right? Sachiko.
Yeah, because I have heightened senses in hearing, smell, and vision.
Okay. So, it's not going to stack, but you could go ahead and make me a raw mind with a minor edge. So you'll roll 2d you'll roll 3d6, keep the highest one.
I don't know, but I'm almost done with this generator.
Keep the highest one?
Yeah, you roll 3k1. You get to roll more dice to increase your chances of getting a high one, but you only get to keep one of them.
I roll my highest one is a 5.
Okay.
Plus your mind stat.
Plus your mind stat.
5. Let me look at my sheet. 5. That's 11.
Okay. Let me make sure I'm doing
Which was the
right.
same thing I got.
Okay. Well, did you roll your edge, though? Because you said you had heightened senses, right?
No, I didn't roll my edge because I didn't even think of it.
I'll let you go ahead and re-roll it and roll your edge. Since we're still getting to know the rules.
My other roll was better.
Okay. I'll let you keep the other one. And yeah, okay, so by adding the 2 numbers... Okay, so you roll 2d6 no matter, and you get to keep both of them. And then...
I get to keep 2... Oh, I get to keep 2 d6s?
Yeah, and then let me just double check
Okay.
what edges do real quick. Edges.
Okay, so then my total is 14 then.
Okay.
Because I didn't add the other one. I rolled a 5 and 2 3s.
Okay, yeah, so with a minor edge, you roll 3, keep 2. With a major edge, you roll 4, keep 2. So no matter what, you always keep 2, but the edges and obstacles determine if you roll more or less dice.
And I only had a minor edge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I roll 3d6, keep 2. Okay, so then I got a 14 then on the second one.
Okay.
So did I. I got a 14.
You rolled the exact same thing.
Okay, so then both of you find Asano at the same time. You find Asano. He appears to have gotten blasted about 30 meters into the tree line, and he is currently hanging upside down from one of his legs in a tree. And when you get to him, he looks damaged, but it's not like serious ouch damage. He's not bleeding or anything, but he looks scratched up. And he's hanging upside down, and his arms are folded, and he's just looking at you, Sachiko. His as soon as he sees you, his eyes are just on you. And he doesn't say anything as you guys approach.
You need to work on your meditation.
I am an android. I don't know how meditation in humans works, let alone androids.
I've been around. I'll show you.
Can one of you please get me down?
Would you like me to get you down? And I'm very
no.
Really
you put me up here.
I'm really, really upset looking. I'm like, I didn't mean to do this.
Suki, if you would help me, please.
All right, I'll help him down.
It's not difficult. You climb up there. His leg is lodged between 2 branches. So, and he, after you unlodged the leg, which it seemed like because of his armor, he couldn't quite do the front curl to undo his own leg. He'll drop to the ground fairly sprightly, and kind of dust himself. And he'll look at you, Sachiko, and he will go, "It is not my place to question the heroes of the gods. However, I believe that Lady Suki has the right of it. I believe that Lady Suki has the right understanding of it. But it is not meditation you must learn. It is discipline." And he just walks away.
My head is like hanging down in shame because this goes against all of my maid parameters.
So, Asano, Sachiko...
He is not my intended target.
Asano, Sachiko, and Suki, you guys will return to the temple. The throng has dispersed by now. Daisuke, you were able to note while the other two were gone looking for Asano that...
I was helping myself with Seiko. Make sure she's okay and all that good stuff while the other two are away.
Yeah. He was making sure she was okay.
Mm-hmm.
She apparently has the villagers, like, I don't want to say wrapped around her finger, but she knows how to work them. People who were like super duper pissed about what happened, she calms them down fairly quickly. What could have turned into a very bad situation, with a whole bunch of really pissed off villagers, and a robot combat maid with a giant axe, appears to have been deftly averted by the skillful diplomacy of Seiko. So as you guys return to the temple, you will see that the throng has dispersed. Asano will ask Seiko if she is all right, and she will nod. She will walk up to you, Sachiko.
Okay.
And she will... "It pains me to do this." And she will give you a gentle bonk on top of your head. Bad hero.
I hang my head in shame, and if I had human tears, I would be crying, but you could almost see a small bump turn into a larger one with a little band-aid over it, just spring from my head as I hang it in shame and sorrow.
She will look over at Asano. She will go, "Are you okay? Are you all right?" And he will be like, "I will be fine."
I give my deepest maid bow of apology.
She is young. We're working on this.
Indeed, she did mention that she was only 3 years old. But at the same time, you are still heroes of the gods. And while things could have been much worse, everything will be okay. And she will place her hand on your shoulder, Sachiko, and on your shoulder, Suki, and she will go, "We all have a lot to learn."
I am programmed to accept any punishment that the mist may give to me.
Daisuke. I'm sorry. I immediately just think of him just fucking giggling like Butthead, just right off the cuff.
I am programmed to accept any and all punishments, even if they involve rope sports.
I still have 2 heavy drinks here.
Or or tentacle fighting.
That's all punishments.
Oh, tentacle feel good.
I didn't mean to make it weird.
It's okay. You made it weird.
Made it weird.
Oh my. Okay. All right. So, you guys will retire to the temple. We have about 10 minutes before 10 o'clock. I think that's a pretty good place to go ahead and call it. We got some good exposition. We got some good character introduction. There was a little bit of action. There was some comedy. Did everybody enjoy themselves?
I had a blast.
I
This
did.
was
Yes.
really fun.
Excellent. I'm very glad.
Sato had a literal blast.
Yeah, Asano got a literal blast.
I've never really done a whole lot of role playing before, so I'm really kind of like new to all my other RPGs have been really action focused, and this is one that's more like role play focused. So I'm still kind of feeling this out, and I'm really new to it. So I had a lot of fun.
That's fine. What matters is that you had fun, your fellow players had fun, I had fun, the viewers apparently also had fun. And so that is the most important part. What I am going to do is
I know not to trust Daisuke.
What?
what?
I'm completely trustworthy.
That's fine,
Right.
Elven Wizard King. It was cool that you showed up. I'm glad that you came here and that you enjoyed what you did. And hey, every single one of these that I stream, I will also be putting the recording on my YouTube channel. So any game of ours that you miss, you will be able to catch it either on VODs here on Twitch or on my YouTube channel. Keep on the lookout for that, please. And my YouTube channel is the same as my name, Grit City Mike. So look forward to it. Hi. So what I'm going to do is for this, since this was an introductory session, I'm going to forego any XP. I think the experience that everyone gained was don't trust.
We made along the way.
Yeah, the memories that you made along the way. Don't trust Daisuke alone in a room with a woman, and don't piss off Sachiko. There you go.
Don't piss off Sachiko.
There's all of the lessons that anyone needed to learn. So with that, we the players and myself, the GM, we're going to have a brief after actions, but I'm going to take that off of the stream. So I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Look forward to us when I announce when the next game will be happening. Hopefully that will be fairly soon. That's going to be part of our after actions that we're going to do here pretty soon. So thank you very much. Thank you for joining us, and everybody have a great night.